Whew. Fresh off a little couple of push-ups, my bad. Think I'm Rocky Balboa or something now. You know, I wanted to talk to y'all today about happiness, the true nature of happiness. And I used to associate happiness with the things around me. Whatever surrounded me added to me and made me feel like I was happy. And just real recently, I'm talking like today recently, I'm coming to see that happiness is totally an inside job. That whatever state of mind I'm in, whatever state of being I'm in, at the present moment, if I could tap fully into the present moment, it's almost as if I have no choice but to be happy, you know? And I feel like that's for all of us. Some of us got issues financially, like myself. Some of us got problems with addictions, alcoholism, like myself. Some of us are feeling lost sometimes. Some of us are feeling sick. Some of us are feeling helpless, hopeless. Some of us are going through things on a daily and continuous basis that is taking from us, that is making us feel as though life has no end in sight, like we're in a dark tunnel that's just infinite. And I just want you to know something, right? Is if you could stop yourself for one moment, right? And this is what keeps me clear-headed and keeps me sober-minded today, is I stop for one moment and I just thank the universe and my God for bringing me here, right? For allowing me to go through what I went through to get to this very moment. Why? Because you can't teach someone how to struggle. You can't teach someone how to really grit it out and grind and make it happen for themselves. You cannot teach that in no boardroom, no classroom, in no seminar, no webinar. There is nothing in the world that will teach someone how to struggle except struggle. So if you're going through it, if life is bringing you to this point where you feel like you want to give in, if you feel like all the things you hoped for and all the things you would like to happen today aren't happening, you may have wanted it yesterday. It's not going to happen that way. It's a process. Learn how to appreciate and be pleased with the process, because at the end of the day, if you can't tap into your process, right, then eventually something's going to happen. Something's going to come up like life does, right? It's going to show up. It's going to bang you upside the head. And then the next thing you know, you're in a situation where you're taking steps backwards instead of forward. I'd rather take slow, incremental steps forward than any steps backwards, you know? And sometimes I do got to backtrack and think back and say, you know what, let me look into my life. Let me look at the rap sheet that I've accumulated over time, right? I have to do that sometimes in order to like recognize and realize why I'm so appreciative and why I'm so happy today, right? And we're talking about a kid, right? Young man, rather, who has been homeless, who has been defeated, who has been hopeless, who has been helpless, who has had no way out, you know? You're talking to a young man, right, who really has seen the rougher sides of life. And you see this smile, this ain't manufactured. This ain't fake, you know? Because I've learned to appreciate the simple things in life. I've learned to appreciate the fact that I have breath still. There are people I sat next to who aren't here anymore. So I have to learn and I have to listen in order to learn, right? Closely to those who are succeeding despite their circumstances. So I want you to know once again that happiness is an inside job. I want you to tap all the way into yourself. Why? Because at the end of the day, right? Whether you do it or don't do it, right? It's funny about life, right? Is things are still going to be happening anyway. So why not be happy through it? Thanks again for your time. God bless y'all. And I hope you got something today.